So, who would like to start?
I'm going deep.
Ooh, that was a fire intro.
I tell you what. You hear music, you get pumped up and jazzed up. It's kind of like when I'm about to arrest somebody, I'd be like, bad boys, bad boys.
Look at this guy.
They get me kind of jacked up, man. I want to thank Anzo Hodges for that. Fantastic intro. I appreciate it.
No problem,
Today,
brother.
this is the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier Roundtable. We will be discussing the first episode of this new Marvel project. I ain't gonna say what I think, but before we get into it, Ninjoy drops in a super chat. A $2.
What's up, Ninjoy?
What's up, everybody? How you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. We're gonna be discussing what's going on, our likes, dislikes. In fact, I got 6 questions that we're gonna ask. Without further ado, I'm gonna go around the panel, let everybody introduce themselves, say whatever they want to say about their channel, and then we'll start the show. First, my main man is Anzo. What's going on with your brother?
What's up, Danny? Thanks for having me. You guys know the channel, Bigger Ford Entertainment. Come check us out whenever you can. I can't wait to get this show started, man. It's gonna be fun.
All right. Next is Mr. Comics Division. How you doing, sir?
I am absolutely fantastic, Danny. How about yourself?
Man, I can't complain. I chuckled at the message you sent me. I didn't think you were coming today. You sent like a Hispanic guy saying, I can't show up, I can't come. Was that you?
No, that wasn't me.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
Was it? Yeah, that's weird.
Uh-huh.
I have to go check that.
I sent you a text. I sent you a text asking was you going to show up, and then that was the response. Anyway, no.
Oh, you sent me a text, dude. You might have got my. I wonder if I gave you the wrong number.
Anyway,
the time is now 5:30. That phone number.
Anyway, Comics Division. You can follow me on mine's Twitter, YouTube, Comics Division. All right, next.
Good deal. Glad you're here. Mr. Guy Scar, what's going on with you, brother?
You're muted. It's JJ Jr.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody. You can find me here. You can find me there, or anywhere in the middle. That sounds familiar. No, seriously, you can find me in the Basketball Scenario on YouTube with gaming clips, and you can see me in any of Chaos Central shows with Danny Anzo and Chris Knight. So, yeah, that's where you can get me.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
JJ, Center Square, what's going on with you, brother?
Yeah, another one. Wicked.
Another one. You're muted.
Batting 1,000 here.
We are professional
powers.
You know what? No, see, check this out. When Guy Scar did it, and I went, "You're muted," but then immediately after that, someone else said it, so I thought he heard me. I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm great. I'm not muted." Oh, fuck off. Anyway, what's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ, your resident mute king, or King Mute, whatever you want to call me. You can find me a little bit of everywhere and a lot of nowhere. You can find me right here on Sundays with these fine gentlemen. And later on tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern over on Hot Stars channel for Name That Tune. Come by, check that out. You find me Mondays on my channel doing a live stream called Randomness at its Finest, random panel, random topic. Come by and like, share, subscribe, all the fun stuff that goes with it. You can find me over on Chaos Central Tuesday night with some of these fine gentlemen on the panel for Bigger Ford Entertainment or Anzo Hodges Chaos List. And then Thursday, sometimes you'll find me on Chris Knight's channel on the Weekly Rumble. Thanks for having me, Danny. I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Not a problem. Alternator, what's up with you, bro? Tell the people about your show and your channel.
Nothing much. I'm just gonna do the short version. I have a YouTube channel. Go and subscribe. Trying to reach 150. I'm at 129. I got Twitter too, so if you want to be updated on when I stream, just check me out at the Ostinator, and you can sometimes find me on the Real Review 3000 and JJ, aka Slipboard 3827's channel, Big Ford Entertainment's channel, sometimes on 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. Thank you for having me on, Danny. This is going to be a hell of a show.
Thank you, sir. Not a problem. Down at the bottom, big man coming in. What's up, Mr. Deej? How you doing, DJ Odyssey? Tell the people what's going on.
I want to say thank you. Real short. I'm going to make it even shorter than Ostinator's. Thank you for having me here. It's great to be here. I have a channel, DJ Odyssey, and yeah, pass it over to.
All right, I got you all beat.
Yeah, 10
Mr.
minutes.
Prometheus.
Here we go.
Mr. Prometheus, that's a first. I'm gonna beat you. We're all going for short. I'm gonna beat you all. Hi. No, LDG here. I'm thinking the price is right when the person goes for $1. You know. Hi. What's going on, guys? LDG of LDG Pixels here, your local free tech support channel, including Geeks Enjoy Neurotica. We're hanging out, open panels, watch parties, doing the waiting room. Just trying to change the world before I reset. Glad to be here. Glad to be on any open panel that doesn't end with the word WandaVision. Let's do it.
All right. Okay. Having said that, we're gonna go. I changed up a question a little bit. We have a first question. We'll start off with Mr. Anzo. I've been one word, just one word. What do you think about this episode?
Average.
Okay.
So
It's
one
comics.
word.
What do you think about it? One word.
Mediocre.
Whoa.
If I could use two, it would be awesome and mediocre.
Yeah. I think he's looking for the Phantom Zones.
Yeah, he probably is.
He's queuing it up. You know what that means.
Did he say mediocre?
He did.
Mediocre. That one came out really good.
That one is effing awesome.
I was laughing my ass off.
I like it.
Well done.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. Guy Scar.
Bland.
One word.
Bland.
We get to see it again.
Keep them handy,
3,
Danny.
2, 1, 0.
Shit. Yeah.
Silence! Oh, clinking, clanking, clattering collection of colliginous junk!
I just have to paint my face green and I look like that dude.
Yeah, you're right. Damn.
Play with these words. Okay, JJ. What you think, bro?
Come on, Danny. You know me. I thought it was freaking awesome. I loved it.
I'll take that. Okay, Ostinator. One word.
Why does this feel weird all of a sudden?
Good.
Great. Yes. All right, Deej.
Oh man.
What's your one word?
Meh.
Oh.
Here we go.
Killing me, man. Killing me. LDG, come on, man. They're gonna make me use all my
You're
dogs.
gonna like my answer. You're gonna like my answer and hate my answer at the same time. Better than WandaVision. And yes, that's one word. Okay.
Hashtag better than WandaVision.
Okay, I'll let you slide with that. Okay, I thought it was freak. I'm use 2 words: freaking awesome. Okay, sorry. All right, next question: is this first episode better than WandaVision?
Damn.
This first episode better than WandaVision's first episode? That is the question. Is this first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier better than the first episode of WandaVision? Go, Anzo.
No.
What?
What's
wrong with you?
No.
What?
What is
No.
wrong with
Lord.
you?
What?
No.
Lord,
Did he hear the
help
question?
Anzo.
Is he rewound? Is he caught up to the right?
Onzo. My brother,
Onzo, click live.
No.
before he slaps
Okay.
the shit out of you, do me a favor. Just smoke a little more, man. That was wrong.
It's on
Oh my
the
God.
same level. Same level.
So can you
It's not
Phantom
better.
Zone back to Nick at Night, please?
Oh my God.
All right, is that possible?
Okay.
I should have made you a Mr. The Ed Phantom Zone.
God.
Mr. The Ed.
Comments. Come on, man. Come on. Don't do that.
Do I think it's better?
The first
then-
episode is better than the first episode of WandaVision.
No, I have to agree with Anzo, man. I don't think it's better. I think they're relatively the same.
What is going on?
I'll be honest with you. It's hard to compare because there's stuff I really like about this episode, and there's stuff I really hate about it.
Wrong answer.
Unlike
So
Me and
for me, it's a mixed bag. So I'm going to go with no, it's not.
Yeah, it's exactly. I think me and comics are going to be in the Phantom Zone.
Probably.
burn.
I have a feeling I'm going to be getting a lot of this tonight.
Okay,
Yes.
pardon my interruption. Danny, do you have one of
Yes.
those for each of us?
Yes.
No.
Okay,
I
just
see.
checking.
I see now. I'm gonna have to get some more because I'm running out. Oh my God!
He was sending me so many. I'm like, dude, if you got any clips, just send them to me. And all of a sudden, ding, 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 ding. I'm like, oh crap.
I have to say, I'm fucking jealous of that one. I like that one.
You like that, right?
Yes, I do.
Oh my
Hey,
God! I can't believe.
It shows
Guys,
Superman's awesomeness.
Yeah.
Guys, me and you would be on the same page. Now, don't let me down.
He's grinding his teeth. He's grinding. That's not a good sign.
I'm so sorry, Danny.
Oh,
The same.
am I the only one that's gonna agree? Am I the only one that's gonna agree? You pretty much my answer.
Kind of even like WandaVision a bit
my
more.
God.
Like,
Oh my
maybe
God.
that's
God.
much
What-
more.
I gotta find something. Yeah. This definitely.
Clinking, clanking, clattering collection of
Worth it.
collisionous junk.
Yep. Hey, don't take my worth it. Damn it. What the hell, man?
I got it. It works
Freaking
perfect.
content
I wish I
match
could
my
change
shit.
that to like instead of that clanky. I wish I could put like you clankly Canadian clown. Oh my!
I'll be able to do that soon. God. Deep faking
Oh
audio
my
soon.
goodness.
Uh,
This is backfiring. Big time.
I didn't know you were going to get that much use out of them. I thought they were all going to be used on Chris.
All right, guys.
JJ.
Speaking of Chris, he's
Danny,
here.
Danny, go back to the WandaVision roundtable.
Oh, Chris
You
is
know
there.
what I
Chris is
thought, man, because we had the same almost exact thoughts on the first 3 episodes of WandaVision. I loved the first episode. Fuck WandaVision. Episode 1, 2, and 3. You can kick it to the curb. Yeah, I loved it.
Thank you, God. Thank God. Alternator, what you got?
So, is this episode way better than the first episode of WandaVision? You're damn right it is.
Thank you.
That sounds so scripted.
I know.
Finally, it's like
Yes,
confirmation
I
bias.
love that episode. It was great. Amazing.
It sounds like he even wrote it down just so he knows what it sounds like. Damn, awesome, great, wonderful. Okay, that one. Okay, we go.
Austin Air is like, listen, I am not getting sent into Phantom Zone again. So,
Oh,
Beach.
good.
Get the button ready because I say they're the same.
Oh, fuck you, man.
What's the question?
Hold on, Chris. You'll get your turn. Trust me.
God.
Hold on.
Question was: is this episode better?
give it to
than-
Chris. I'll go last.
No, hold on. Hold
Is
on.
this
Danny.
episode?
Give Chris the first question. 'cause he's
Yeah, the
right
first
here.
question too. Yeah.
First question is: in one word, describe this episode. One word.
One word. Tactful.
But
What was the word?
Tactical.
Tactful.
Tactful.
Oh, tactful.
Tactful. Okay, Chris, define tactful. No, don't check.
Oh, shut up. Okay, wait. No, wait. Time out. Having or to show.
Oh my! Do you really Google your words before you say them?
No, I know what it is.
sometimes he does.
Tactful.
Yeah, he does. You know he does.
Stupid.
Second question is the first episode better than WandaVision? Is the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier better than WandaVision?
The first episode.
They both did the same similar thing. They set up the show. So no, they're both the same.
This one didn't set up WandaVision. We are outnumbered tonight, Danny.
The whole purpose of
Yes.
I'm not the only one in the party.
I'm
Take
sorry.
that beating. That's
I'm
right.
sorry. What? Just because
I mean,
you guys
what?
are
The
wrong.
first episode of WandaVision did not do anything for WandaVision. It didn't set up any story
Wait,
whatsoever.
time out. It set up the fact that we weren't in a place that was real. We knew something was going on. It gives us our main characters. It sets up that there's something off. It sets up plenty. And this thing did just about the same as that one did. What do we know? We know nothing more than what we knew last time we saw these two characters.
What's that?
I said, be quiet.
I didn't say nothing. Okay.
Just saying.
Co-sign that mess.
Because he knows I'm right. Oh, yeah.
Let the argument
Nice guy. Nice guy.
All right. Don't worry, Chris. I got your back. I'll take all these guys on. All right.
Oh, whatever.
Oh
You're
my
wrong
God,
then,
was that
too.
better than the first episode of WandaVision? Are you effing kidding me? That thing batted a million, dude, compared to the first episode of what the fuck division? Okay? Hell yeah. Actually set the story in multiple different ways. Okay, WandaVision episode 1 sets the story for WandaVision like opening your eyes when you're in a room with the lights off. Okay? See, there was nothing there was nothing there to set up whatever. You're in a TV. You're not even in the
Phantom
TV,
Zone.
for God's sakes.
Obviously,
great episode.
he has not.
Did like it.
Awesome response.
Phantom Zone.
Thank you.
Obviously,
Somebody's bitter.
his Lulu brain has not recovered from all the freaking gaze
Can you
of
play that third one, please?
It's coming.
Are you telling him
my
what to do
turn.
on his
No.
show? Are you
I don't know,
telling
now be perfect.
him what to
Oh my
do?
God! Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh my God!
Well, he's telling
Okay.
you what to do on your show.
True.
You do it all the
I
time.
make suggestions. I do not tell you. He.
Literally told you to do it. He's like, do it now.
I am just
I
saying.
wish-
He told you that.
If it comes up right now,
I agree. I agree, Dandelion. This is going to be a long show.
okay.
Yes, exactly.
Am I the only one distracted by
Okay.
LDG's background?
No.
I've seen it 100 times, man. It gets better each time you look at it.
Sure. Good night. All right. Love you. Bye. Good night. High five.
You blocked him.
You can't see. They can't
Oh.
see you, so go on back around there. Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
But we can hear you.
You're voted off the show. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
They've been phantom zoned.
That was freaking frank. Okay. I definitely think it was better than WandaVision, and I leaps and bounds better. The first 5 minutes had me sold immediately. So,
Yes.
beyond a shadow of a doubt, better than WandaVision. WandaVision picked up only for me, into the 4th episode. So I'm more invested, more ready to see what's going on. Because, like I said, the first 5 minutes had me hooked. So, third question, Anzo, starting off first. What is your overall thoughts of episode 1?
Like comic and
Try
everybody
and keep
said,
brief.
you know me, Danny.
got
I
you.
think it's average, mediocre. The first, like you said, the first couple minutes of that was fire. When he's doing all that Falcon shit, it's fire, and then after that, it just goes downhill from there. So that was my first impression, basically, of it.
Okay. Mr. Comics Division, what's your first overall impressions of the show, sir?
My initial impression of the show is that it's Party of Five meets Marvel Comics. That I have to say though, the first 10 minutes of the episode are probably some of the best action sequences I've seen in a very long time. Honestly, that was amazing. And if we were getting a show full of that, then hold on to your butts, guys, because it's going to be great. But the kind of family drama stuff that was going on, I didn't dig it.
Yeah,
not in the least.
Same here.
Okay. All right. Chris Knight, what's your overall impression of the show?
I think it's going to be good. I liked it, and you guys are in this world of it got boring. And I'm going to say what I said on several other things recently. We have to think of where these two just came from. One just came back. He hasn't seen his family for God knows how long. His family thought he was dead, so he wants to spend time with his family. Winter Soldier just came back from Wakanda, where he's trying to stay away from the world because of his mind and everything else. This is exactly where we should find him. This is not like it's out of the realm of possibility. Now, if they keep moving and this is every damn episode, okay, I'll agree with you guys. But I think what they're going to do is they're going to find out that they need to work together, and they're going to find something about being around each other, that buddy cop thing that makes them feel better about where they're at in the world. And then we're going to get the action added in and stuff like that. So I like it. It's a good start.
I see you, Gascar. All right.
I love the hand raise. Yes, I'm with that.
What's up, JJ?
Wasn't Bucky part of the blip? Didn't he disappear too?
No.
No, he was in Wakanda.
Yes,
Did
he
he?
did. You did.
Maybe. Okay. So both of them.
He did.
Both of them.
But I'm just saying, this is not anywhere that I didn't think they would be. This is fine to start. You got to do it right. You got to do it.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah, I agree. It's gonna get better. I just think that for the first episode, it really was lacking in some things. I know it's gonna get better, but just the first episode for me is meh.
Okay, can I ask a question of Anzo, or do you want me to wait?
Go ahead.
What did you expect from the first episode?
A little bit more of what they did. It's just I didn't like the family stuff and all that stuff. Blah 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 blah. I get it. We understand, and I just think they could have done something different than all of that stuff.
I agree.
But,
Okay, I'm gonna do it when it's my time. I'm gonna remind you to ask you a question on that. Okay. Go, JJ, what's your time?
Overall, my first impression of the show is I loved it. Chris is right. This is the preamble of what we're going to see in future episodes. Okay, they got to start from somewhere. This is sometime after Endgame, so they're coming back to the world. They're trying to be something or someone. Falcon or Sam. He's busy doing his thing, but yeah, I admit the family part was a little slow, and probably some of it was really unneeded. But it's this is the beginning. You know, next week's show, if it don't pick up from there, then yeah, I'll have my other conclusions about all that. But right now, this is just the preamble we saw. You know, you can't expect too much out of it.
All right, guys, score.
Like the first couple of minutes of the movie were great. The fact that they brought back our hometown boy GSP in there, was a nice touch. Can't stand him trying to fake a French accent. I can hear his Quebecer French right through him trying to be a French from France, right? Just like in the Captain America movie, right? Another thing I didn't like.
That French too.
Yeah. The other thing I didn't really like is the fact how the whole family thing with Falcon, for two reasons. It was very unnecessary, the whole cooking food and delivering the food. And again, portraying the back family as financial trouble and going to the bank and being refused. Why? I find it very unfucking necessary, honestly.
I agree.
To put it on that light.
Damn, so
they could have gone a whole different way, than that route. But anyways, that's why honestly the episode bothered me more than anything. But I like the little bits and pieces there for Bucky. But overall, for me, that killed it.
Yeah, I agree.
Question for Guy Square.
Also, later.
Overall, I really liked this episode. It was
now that the Snyder Cut has
What?
What? Is that nice?
We're being invaded?
I thought I hit backspace on my keyboard or something. I was like, what the heck?
I was like, shit, I'm on the wrong show.
What the hell? My bad. Whoops.
I got like a hot splash all of a sudden.
Damn.
Go ahead, Austin.
No, this was a very good episode. Overall, this was definitely a very good start. It's going to build up to something more. The action was great. I could agree the family stuff does kind of drag on a little bit, but I did appreciate it. And that's going to, they wouldn't introduce that if they weren't going to do anything with it. So I'm sort of interested to see how it goes, but that'll be where I talk about my complaints. But the action was good. Bucky's backstory was great. And overall, this episode was very, very interesting. And I can't wait to see where it leads.
Okay. Deej, what's your thoughts, sir?
All right. I think all of us agree that the beginning was great with the old action scene and everything else. I think we probably could all agree that actually seeing Rhodey show up was good. But yeah, that whole family thing was drug out, and we're talking a series of only 6 episodes. Falcon and Winter Soldier should have been together by the end of that episode.
I agree.
Okay. LDG, your thoughts briefly, sir.
Yes, guys, I don't know what the hell you want. The episode was only 42 minutes. If you take out that last 2 minutes for that horrible last scene with Kurt Russell's son, it was like 40 minutes. That first action scene was like 10 minutes long. Like it was like 1/4 of the damn show. I think it is. I don't know if someone said that, but it looks like Kurt Russell's son. I mean, that first action scene was pretty long. It was much longer than the Winter Soldier. He only got like 4 minutes on his action scene, less than 4 minutes. So overall, we almost got like 15 minutes of badass action on a 40-minute show. And then the rest was just storyline picking up. Like, yeah, okay, listen, first episode, you got to give it some room for a little bit of slow burn, right? For as far as setting stuff up and setting the mood and et cetera, et cetera. I don't think they went overboard. Unlike the first episode of WandaVision, when you could take that whole first episode, pile it up into a nice little freaking can and throw it away because none of it meant jack shit. This one actually had something to it, a little substance to it. I enjoyed it.
Okay.
When did LDG? Wait. When did LDG Go back and watch the first episode of WandaVision's Roundtable. Go watch that, and then hear him. Listen, flip-flopping, master Bader, maybe, but not a master. I mean, come on. He
keep interrupting people.
He is flipping and flopping more than a fish does out of water.
Okay,
go ahead,
Chris.
D.
Don't worry. Okay, go ahead.
All I wanted to say was, can we have LDG calm down on his WandaVision hate just because he was wrong about the whole thing?
And last thing, Chris, you took the words right out of my mouth. Because if you go back and watch that first episode of Roundtable, the receipts are there. So
this isn't about me. This isn't the LDG Roundtable, okay? This is Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Let's keep the topic, please.
I'm surprised LDG doesn't go into.
I was like the thinker in that damn chair.
That's what I was all you need is the headgear.
Start seeing tentacles coming out, man. I'm working on it. Working on it.
Please don't. Okay. Overall, the show was good. Next question. What did you like most about the episode, Anzo?
The first 10 minutes action scene.
I'm not surprised.
That's it. Like
comics. What did you like most about the episode, bro?
I am with Anzo on this one. That action scene was amazing. Like I said, it is probably one of the best action scenes I've seen in the last decade. It was really well done. And I'm hoping they didn't blow their entire budget just on that one scene. Also, the Bucky stuff was pretty good too. The whole thing with him having PTSD makes sense and having to trying to come to terms. I get that. And we'll save the rest of my comments for the hate section.
I think you might just skip it.
Chris, what was your thing you liked the most about it?
I like that, the action sequence, of course. I mean, you can't not mention that because you're right. For a TV show, which this is, not a movie, the amount of time and attention that they put into that sequence was amazing. And I don't know. I think that I like the Bucky stuff because it makes sense. When I first saw it and he's talking to the old man, I'm like, why is he talking to the old man? And then near the end there, they actually show you why, and then that ties it into the psychologist and all of that. So that really all makes sense to me. Is he's on this mission to go fix things that he personally feels like he has to fix, things that he believes at least he can make right or give a person closure. That's what that list is about. And the fact that they point blank tie that into this guy, it's gonna. I mean, that's what his story is gonna be by the end of this season. If it goes multiple seasons, maybe it isn't this season, but that's what his ultimate goal will be. Is to that's that big thing that's the weight on his back. That is the most weight on his back because he flat out knows he didn't have to do it. He did it anyways. And here's this guy that's wondering this stuff, and he knows. And that all to me, that whole part of him was excellently done. Makes sense. And then I don't know. I think that was the two best things for me. The Falcon stuff, I think what's intriguing, I won't say I hated it or liked it, but intriguing, I'll say that they've quote unquote unveiled a new Captain America. So I'm intrigued by what they're going to do with that. But,
all right, JJ, what did you like about this most, sir?
I'm with everybody else. The first 10 minutes of it was pretty amazing, but that wasn't my favorite part because, we know what the show's about. It's about Bucky and Sam joining together, being a team, doing whatever, fighting whatever. But when we got to Bucky's scene, and he's sitting there fucking shit up, I'm like, okay, that was it. Like, my what the fuck moment of this episode because I didn't think that this was coming. Like, man, damn, what happened to him? But I loved it because I think that's why the Winter Soldier movie, Captain America Winter Soldier movie, I love it because Bucky portrays the Winter Soldier beautifully. And I thought he may have had a lapse or something like that, or something freaked out in his head and he's out killing people again. But come to find out it was just a bad dream, and understandably so because of his past. But yeah, to me that was what I liked best was the Bucky action scene.
Okay, good deal. Guyscar, what did you like the most about the episode, sir?
The beginning for sure. Everything having to do with Bucky's backstory. Pretty much, what Bucky's going through right now. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Alternator, sir, what did you like the most about it?
Again, I'm going to agree with everybody and say that, well, actually, I have three things. The first thing is the action scene at the beginning. I mean, it looked great. And also just the way, I mean, come on, it's Marvel. I mean, even the action in WandaVision was good. Like, so I was expecting high levels of quality from the action. Then the second thing was Bucky's backstory, and just everything that happened to do with Bucky in this episode was handled very well. Because you said it best. He's going through some things, and like he even says in the episode that he's just trying to find peace, and he's basically done with it, and he befriends this old guy, and we don't really know like what the connection is, and then once it's revealed, and I was like, oh, okay. And just that scene with them, just going to the old man, giving him his money back, because like he wants to tell him, but at the same time he can't. Like that, I liked. And the one thing that I did also like as well is the ending. And I would just say like when it was with Sam and he wasn't when he wasn't with his family, I think like the Sam stuff was also very interesting. Where he hands like this is spoiler, right?
Yes. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh no, Dayline hadn't seen it, I don't think. But go ahead.
Well, just like everything with Sam and the shield, and then like what happens at the end, like just the way like he just reacts is more like is kind of like a moment all in itself because of just how like not say betrayed, but like he was like more like heartbroken and betrayed in a sense.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Because they told him he was doing the right thing at the beginning.
Yep.
By giving back
the shield.
And so yeah, that's why I said I'm intrigued by that.
Yeah, like that stuff was great, and I think overall, like that would be like the stuff that I liked.
Okay, Deej, what'd you like, sir?
Well, besides the whole opening part, I like Winter Soldier and Yori part, where he's trying to befriend this guy, keep him happy, keep him going along, and still trying to figure out how he's going to tell him that it was him that killed his son while he was the Winter Soldier. I like that part of it.
Okay, good deal. LDG, what'd you like about it, sir?
Again, I love the fact that it's better than freaking WandaVision. Absolutely. I mean, I can't say that enough. I mean, hit the newspapers on that. Holy crap. No, I did the best thing I liked about it. Definitely was the action. Okay, we're getting right into the nit and gritty. We're not waiting, 8 episodes until we see something good. Okay, we're getting right into it. I know there's only 6 episodes. Right, 6 episodes on this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I do hope it picks up, and this is the roller coaster of us going tick 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 tick. They gave us a little nice of a push, you know what I mean? Like, so we're on one of those roller coasters that freaking make you go to 0 to 50 in 2 seconds, and then you got a little tick 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 tick. So they need to get up to the top of the hill and let's get the roller coaster ride going. But I really did enjoy Just the transition and how they did everything. The story flowed nicely. I don't think it went too slow. It set everything up, and we'll see where we go from there. But I really did like the first 10 minutes. That action scene, there was plenty of things, even on a production. Even on a production standpoint, how they did their shots, because you got to understand those CGI scenes, that first fighting scene. Okay, there's a lot of aerials, people on wires. It's one of the next to environmental special effects. Aerial shots are a pain in the ass to do, especially if you erase all the wires and get the camera angles just right and the lighting just right, and for them to do that really smooth, and it looked cinematic quality. So I really did enjoy the first 10 minutes, and that would be the best part, I would say.
Okay, Anzo, you had a response?
No, I had a question because
okay, sorry.
Did I miss something? Because I thought he only found I thought he only found out that it was the son when the girl mentioned something in the room. Was I getting that right?
No, he's on the list.
Okay,
that's why he's talking to the guy.
Okay,
because he already has found the guy. So all these people are on that list. He knows where they're at. He knows what he has to do.
Yeah, trying to make amends.
That's why it's number one. It's the worst one for him.
Yeah,
because there was no reasoning for it.
No, there wasn't.
I like, of course, the first part of it, but kind of a question going back. Anzo, this kind of direct towards you. You said that I'm going to compare Zack Snyder cut briefly. You said that now we know what was the story, what was the motivation for Steppenwolf in the new one. So maybe by doing this backstory, we're going to see what the motivation for him. Maybe this got something to do with him taking that shield, because somebody DM me and said that Sam's dad was one of the original soldiers of Captain America. So maybe that's why he is so drawn to Captain America. I don't know how true that is. I just got a DM saying that. I'm going to research it. But maybe that's why Sam was drawn to Captain America. So maybe we're going to learn a little bit more about his father, because his sister did say they don't even know who Dad is. So I don't know whether that's it or not. But in the realistic, if I'm looking at it realistically, there is no way Falcon should be turned down a damn loan. He can go to Pepper Potts. He can go to Wakanda and say, hey, man, I need this, this, and this. So that's not really realistic to me based on what we've seen so far. But I guess they're trying to build a story to try to make it seem like maybe something a lot of people more relatable to that than versus got two silver spoon friends they can go to and get whatever. Most people have related. I know I've been to the bank before and they'd be like, get the fuck up out of here. So I can relate to that. So maybe that's what they're trying to do. I don't know.
And I get that, right? And I was saying the same thing, because even when I was doing the watch party, that part came up, I'm like, wait a minute, you mean to tell me he can't get a bank loan? Like he's also working. You know what I mean? Like he's doing government work.
He's got a government job.
That's took out multiple loans too,
right?
Which is like, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, I can understand they said, look, your sister took out these loans. No, but still, he's Falcon.
Yeah, exactly. You know,
that to me felt kind of political. So
I knew exactly what they were doing whenever he says, "Oh, he's like, don't I like familiar?" He's like, Falcon, yeah, and they're doing all that. I almost expected to go like Falcon, yeah. I'm sorry,
no,
thank
you. Yeah,
I literally expected it like that, but I knew exactly what that was.
And I get it, but when it's a TV show, most of the structures of a TV show, you know, you have all that fluff in the beginning, and then you end with something like an action scene or whatever. But they did the opposite. Now, when I watch the next episode, if it plays like it's a movie, then I can completely understand that. But if you're playing it like episode after episode, then they kind of broke the formula on the first one. You know what I mean? So,
Flash made a good comment. I'm going to pop it up here on the screen that I agree with. I see you, Deej. I'm going to get you. I see you. I think the Falcon backstory was necessary because the casual viewer can relate to being denied at the bank. I agree. And being screwed over by the government like veterans are in real life. I totally agree with that statement, Flash.
And I do too.
They should have put Bucky then instead.
But yeah, right. And I do too. But like you said, he has Wakanda. He has all these people where if he really needed something, you know what I mean?
That's better suited for Peter Parker than Falcon, I think.
Hold on. Deej raised his hand. Deej, go ahead and go.
I think whoever sent you the message got a little confused about being Falcon as the relative to the group with Cap, because it was explained in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that it was Mac's grandfather. That was one of the originals.
Okay.
Because he had all the old equipment that they had back then when they had issues.
All right. Okay. Good point. Go ahead, Chris.
I was going to say, I think what maybe people lost here is that the Winter Soldier doesn't need loans or anything because technically he's an employment of the government. The government has given him a pardon, or no, I'm talking about the Winter Soldier. Bucky has given him. They've given him a pardon. They're not charging him, but one of the reasons why he has that list and he's going to this psychiatrist is because that's a requirement. So they're also making sure that they pay for his bills. They're keeping him under tabs. They're making sure they know everything about him. They're not going to let him spend his own money because they want him.
Which makes sense.
Yes. So that's why it's not the same for him. What we're seeing with that is that he has always been this like government property type thing. Bucky has. When he was under Hydra kept him in this cell. He was always under lock and key. And even though he is now out of that, he's still very much in control by the government. So I think what they're trying to show you is that he kind of feels like his situation isn't fully changed. He has some freedom, but he still feels like he's locked in himself, and around everything around him locks him up. On the other hand, when you got Falcon is a veteran. Falcon has been through. He's still doing stuff with the government, all that, but he's been that of his own choice. So therefore, that, like Danny said, that's the opposite side of things. Is that instead of being somebody that the government's like, we're going to keep, we need you to stay quiet or do this. We're going to pay for this, and this. On the other end, the people who've done the hard work, the people who have been there, the people who are doing all this stuff for the government, there's no help for them. They're being looked over. And I mean, that is very much a dichotomy of the real world, which is probably why I like this episode, is that we see two different sides of the same story. Either you are always a part of the government, or you were a part of the government, and once you're out of the government, they just kind of look over you. That's not completely true, but it is very true to a lot of different people out there.
Okay, Anzo, next question, next round. What do you like least about this episode?
Again, like I said, after the fight scene, it goes downhill for me. The least it was the family and the bank stuff. It seemed forced. It seemed like they were just trying to prove some sort of point to in there. And like I said on my stream, I'm like, wait a minute. Falcon should have money. He should not have to go to, yes, he did come back, but I mean, the minute you come back after helping the world beat Thanos, you could pretty much go anywhere and get what you want. You know what I mean? A celebrity can. He more power than a celebrity can go in there and get anything, that was the little stuff. The Bucky stuff was okay. It's just, with the date and all that stuff, I was like, meh, yeah, it was okay. But those are the two things that I did dislike the most.
Okay. Comic division, what did you dislike, sir?
I totally agree with what Anzo just said about the whole thing with Falcon and the whole thing with the bank. It wasn't needed. It didn't make any sense, to be honest. And honestly, the thing I really hated was the end when they revealed the new Captain America. Dude, God, Wyatt Russell. I don't know what it is about his face. I had to go look him up. Seriously, I saw a tweet from Weaponized Nerd Rage, and he looks like the old man from Up wearing that freaking helmet. He looks so ridiculous. And I've seen the other stuff that he's been in, and it's like I don't know. It's like if they intentionally tried to cast the most douchey looking guy to play this part.
I think so.
But it's like, first off, he didn't look tough or rugged or anything like that. He looked kind of dumb and dopey, and when he came on screen, I was just like, that doesn't look right. This guy just totally does not look right for this part.
It's funny, comics, just sorry to cut you off, but I've always said that even from when you've seen the little stills of him, right? I always said something was wrong with his face. And then when I seen it up close in the show, I'm like, yeah, I don't like, just right there alone, I don't like the guy. I don't like that casting.
Yeah.
He looks like Joffrey from Game of Thrones.
Well, the other thing too is I think I know where they're going with this, and I'm getting whiffs of all new, all different Marvel, which was to me probably one of the worst phases of Marvel, and I know this is where they're going because I know about some of the stuff that was talked about over the years, and I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay. Chris Knight, what was your what you didn't like about the show, sir?
Like I said, I won't say it's a like or dislike. It's intriguing. I'll have to see how they play it. But yeah, at the end, it's like I agree. It's like they looked for the most douchey looking guy. My thought process on the Captain America part is they're going right back to the original idea behind Captain America. He's a poster boy. He's not really a fighter. He can't do anything, and all that stuff. And I think if they stay with this a little bit, they're going to show that this guy is everything they wanted with the original Captain America, the poster boy. That's it. He doesn't want to go fight. He don't want to do anything. He's just the advertisement, which is a horrible idea because he looks like a douche. But I do think that is something that it was definitely cringeworthy. So
big time.
Like I said, I don't know. I'll have to see how they play it out. But I will put that more on the I don't like it because it was just like, what's going on here? I mean, hell, Falcon didn't like it either. He was like, what the fuck?
All right, JJ, what do you think, sir?
I gotta concur with everybody else so far. That ending scene was just, oh man. Yeah. No, I can't really say too much more about that. It's just like, what the hell just happened? Yeah, that was the one thing I hated the most about that episode was that ending.
Yeah, what Dandelion Fluff said in her comment.
When it ended, I was like, that's it? It's over? Like that?
Yeah, he did say that. His first matter of fact, before the scene even went away, he was on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, guys, Scar, what do you think, sir? What you didn't like?
That whole bank thing actually pissed me off. Like I said before, it really did. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? They put a black family going to a bank being refused on a loan.
Yeah, but the thing is,
no, there's no buts about it.
Yeah, there's no buts about it. He's right.
In today's world, you shouldn't you shouldn't even go there. You should have just. That's so unnecessary. They're just gonna use that time and explain something else in the background history or whatever when he was a soldier or something along those lines. You know, I saw the shrimp boat and I thought it was freaking Bubba from.
I did too.
that is a little.
I'll see you, Chris. I get you.
Okay.
So it's just that for me that was so unnecessary, and that what really made me cringe on this episode was that it was so unnecessary. And why? Oh, give me back the shield. So what? We can give it to a freaking Joffrey looking white kid to be the next Captain America because what? He's not good enough because he's black. Are they going down this road?
That's the road they're going down. Yes.
It's like, really? Oh man, I hope the next episode is fire because right now it's losing points for me. And I'm upset I'm the white guy and I'm pissed off at this.
All right, Chris, what you got?
I mean, I agree that there are some very heavy undertones of that type of thing going on here. I do see that. If they continue down that line, it's a problem. So far, Marvel's been very good to be not deep into that. We'll see what happens. But the thing is like Danny said, I think for some of us, veterans, people who have been in the military, we see it a different way. We know that it doesn't matter the guy's black. It doesn't matter that that's what's going on. Yes, I understand the tone there for you, what it means. And I do agree that if that's what they're trying to do, it's horrible. But if they're talking about a guy who's a veteran, it happens. I guess
I understand.
I see it a different way. But
Chris, all I gotta say is they did this in the comic. That this is the pattern they're gonna go with.
Okay. I hope not, but I have no doubts you're correct. And we'll see.
It was just too much, in my opinion.
If that's what they're doing, yes, then I will be on board very much with you. I mean, we understand, we know, but Yeah.
All right.
You know, the whole
look
whole thing about, if can you, like, trying to like the banker was trying to have him do stuff in order to what? He was like playing him because he was the Falcon, and then saying no. It's like, it's ridiculous. Anyways, go on to Austin. I'm done. Danny, you were saying something. Sorry.
I just feel insistent in the private chat. Alternator, go ahead, sir.
Yeah, like the things that I didn't like, I'm gonna concur. The bank stuff didn't really make a lot of sense because, yeah, he's an Avenger. Like, why would he need to go to a bank? Some of like the Falcon's family stuff could have been condensed a little bit. Like, you didn't really have to show like the stuff with like the food and stuff you didn't need, but that's more of like a nitpick thing. And yeah, and then the face on that new I'm just gonna call him US agent. Yeah, the face on him looked weird. Like, I don't know what it was, but there's something off about it. But maybe that's the point, though. But
I still don't like it, though.
No, I don't like it. It's not good. But maybe the purpose is we're not supposed to like him. That's why he looks like that.
Okay. Deej, what's your thoughts on it, sir? What didn't you like, sir?
My first thought was when I seen U.S. Agent, I wanted to punch him in the face. Wow. That's how obnoxious he looked to me. I just wanted to slap him and punch him. But I'm kind of agreeing with a lot of the rest here that it just, all that was drawn out way too much, and they wanted to make points and use the show for something that, damn, I just want to see a good action show.
Okay.
That's all I want to see. I want to see a good action show. And this first episode only had 10 minutes of it.
Yep.
All right. LDG, what are your thoughts, sir? What didn't you like?
All right. Well, I'll tell you right now. On that bank loan, yeah, I didn't like that. I mean, Tony Stark could have set up a trust fund.
Wait. No, come on. No, shut up.
No, I got.
Why are you talking about the bank loan again? The bank loan?
Zip. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A. Look, I'm Zippy Longstockings. When a problem comes along, you must zip it. Zip it. Oh, Jisu hai pindawa, nita hioto. Subtitle, zip it. Would you like to have the suckle of my zipper?
Oh, you know, you're like a child. Talking, if you just one time.
Zip it.
All right. So he could have set up a trust fund for them, for everyone while he's taking a dump. He could have said, he got his computer, set up a freaking money and banks and all this and yada, yada. What is he even doing getting a bank loan? I mean, forget the government, for God's sakes. I mean, Tony Stark was the man. He could have had this completely done. I don't get that. That was a huge piece of the puzzle. That was just, why is he even trying to get a loan? That being said, didn't like that. I didn't like how the Winter Soldier's action scene was really short. Okay, it was really short. They could have given him a few more minutes and put some. Yeah, we got Falcon's freaking action scene, which was just outstanding. And then we got Winter Soldier. Okay, it was good, but it could have been better. And the only other thing I didn't like about it is that there seems to be this society undertone that they're trying to put in our face. This what you're talking about, getting political with it or whatnot, and basically trying to. And I don't think they're throwing it in our face, but it's definitely riding the line of throwing it in our face. And that bank loan really was like redlining it right there. Okay. And the fact that I think that what they're going to do is we might end up, how far they go with this and trying to show us, how things are in life and the unfairness and unjustness, and maybe even get into some JW territory. I don't know. But we'll see. Episode 1. But as far as stretching it out, like Deej said, okay, no one stretched it more than frickin' WandaVision, okay? So I am fine right now, all right?
Cowboy.
Okay, like I said, going forward, any super chat I make for somebody, I'm gonna put at the bottom of the disclosure cannot be used against me ever. Okay.
And none of us are gonna listen. None of us are gonna listen.
That's gonna be in the fine print. Okay?
You told me that, not I made mine.
You made yours. I thought anyway. Oh,
I just want to say this. Like, listen, if they want to do the black thing and being Captain America and being black, I can deal with that. It's just they're doing a bunch of other stuff with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the bank loan and stuff like that. But in reality, you can say that that's kind of how it is. Like, a lot of people had an issue with the first black president. You know what I mean? So I can understand them taking that undertones. But if you're gonna make that the focal point, that's gonna be an issue. You know what I mean? It's like we always say, if you want to have a good story, that's fine, and have that stuff in the background, it's fine. But if you're making that the front point of the story, then that's definitely going to be an issue.
Indeed.
Mm-hmm. All right, go Deej.
I honestly don't think they're saying that they did this because they didn't want a black Captain America. I don't think any of them really realize that Steve Rogers had handpicked Falcon in the first place. I think only a few people knew that in the Avengers circle itself anyway.
That could be. And wait, can I add something really quick to that? Wasn't Captain America, let's just be honest, it's government property. The moniker, everything, they're going to take it as government property because they put it on Steve because, well, he was a super soldier, but they didn't want to use him. So that's probably what this is about, is they're saying, hey, it's our choice, not his. I mean, I think that's maybe where we're going to get. Maybe that's what they were meaning by who's going to be Captain America or who's going to get the shield, is that the government says that it's theirs. That could be the line they're trying to go. I don't know.
What I disliked about it, the bank scene didn't offend me one bit. We've seen in many movies how it is to be the white privileged, so to speak. Now they're showing us how it is to be people that look like me. So I'm saying, hey, if the whole series is like that, then I'm with you. No, I don't want to see that. But this right here is just a taste of real life. No matter it shows you that the world, some people in the world don't give a damn if you're a fucking superhero. If you ain't got the right skin, you can get the word no. So to me, I was like, bravo, there you go. This is how I've been living for the past 50 years. So it didn't bother me one bit. Now, if I could see this episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, okay. I'm on, but right now, this one time, I'm not upset at all. I really like the whole show. I think that the background is necessary because we know a little bit more about what may motivate Sam to take that step towards becoming Captain America. I like how Bucky is trying to work through his problems. We already see in the previews that he's going to get the shield back. We just don't know how. So I'm not worried about that last part. And like Comic said, oh boy, dude, like a dipshit in that damn suit. I don't know what the hell he looked like.
You look terrible.
I don't know why they did that, but I know why they did that because that's the screen. That's the shot where they always fuck the hero in the storyline. Okay, that was the story where the hero gets the short end of the stick. We see Sam get the short end of the stick. Not only did he trust the government that screwed him because he gave him back the shield, but now to me it's getting like that world, maybe not this world, but that world is not ready for a black Captain America. They didn't even consider him. So that's how I look at it. I don't know whether I'm prejudging that or whatever, but basically the bank scene and other stuff that y'all didn't like, it didn't bother me a bit because I'm twofold. I'm a veteran and I'm a black man, and I've been told no several times, and I'm like, what the fuck? So you support a life.
Mm-hmm. And like I said, Danny, I do agree with you on that. You know what I mean? But again, if it's going to be the whole tone of the show, that's going to be an issue.
Yeah,
and I also have no problems with them or even him having an issue with like, oh my gosh, I'm going to be a black Captain America. I have no issues with that, right? But at the same time, we don't want that to take. I want to see an action show. I don't need to have the politics in through the whole show. I don't need that.
I agree with 100%. Okay, last question. What grade did you give the first episode? This time I'm going in reverse. I'm gonna start with LDG.
Oh, so I get Phantom Zone first. Thanks.
If I can, I just wanted to add to what you were saying, comic, real quick. Coming business owner as myself, I don't know how when I first saw that bank scene, I'll tell you, the race card was about maybe 15% in my mind. It didn't strike me as that they were trying to do a race thing there. One, because the guy who was, if it was a race thing, why was he even asking him for a selfie and all that? You know what I mean? There wasn't an overtone of race in there. And second, when I've gone for a loan, and I like I said, I run a business and everything. To get a loan, they don't just give it to anybody. Okay, even if you have money, a loan isn't just just walk in and walk out kind of thing. Okay, so I kind of saw that. I was like, okay, I get that. I've been in that situation, and getting a loan isn't easy. But I just didn't know. I assumed that could have came out a whole different ways, whether you saw it or anybody in the chat saw it as a higher degree of the fact that he's black. I don't know, but I'm just putting my 2 cents in there. Getting a loan isn't easy, even if you have money and have a business and saying, listen, this is how much I'm making. Here's my statements. I can prove everything. It's still not easy, especially getting one with affordable paybacks, interest and whatnot. Overall episode, let's see here. I'll give this one a strong B+. And that is because it be a whole lot better than WandaVision.
Let me write this down.
But Hurt Central.
For real. LDG's going to have meatloaf for supper.
Well, you know what? Unlike WandaVision, when you put money in the bank and you crack, right? WandaVision was like you keep investing in WandaVision. You keep putting a quarter in the piggy. You keep putting a quarter in the piggy, and by episode 8, you break the piggy, and there's nothing in there. At least this one feels like I hear the ching at the end when I drop it in the piggy bank. I feel like I'm investing something.
I got you. Go ahead, Chris.
Okay, I was going to say, I work at a casino, and you're just like all the people that yell and scream when they lose. And they walk out and they blame us. It's like, folks, you know what these machines do. You blamed Kevin Feige for fucking up Endgame, and you trusted him to do these things you thought that were going on. And now you're mad when he didn't do it again. And it's like, folks, when you put money in the machine and the machine doesn't give it back to you, that's when you stand up and say, okay, done. But they don't. They come back every day, every week, and they yell and they scream because they lose money. And it's like, what did you expect to change?
That's good.
No. WandaVision was like pulling the handle, seeing 3 sevens, and then a 4th thing opening up saying, just kidding. All right. No.
I have a question. Right, are we going to have to hear WandaVision for 6 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier?
Probably.
Jesus.
Okay, I'm going to skip over Deej. I don't think you're going to give it a favorable score. Alternator.
I'm gonna give this first episode a B+. Yes. I think this episode was very strong. The complaints I had with it didn't really take it down that much. It was a very, very strong start, and let's hope they can continue on that path.
Good job.
Good man.
I'm going to skip over Gas.
Skip over guys.
I think JJ is going to give it a favorable score. Go, JJ.
Damn.
JJ.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm skipping Gas score. You're not going to give it a favorable score.
Damn. Well, like I said, I love the episode. I thought it was awesome. Wasn't a favor of the ending of it because I agree with everybody. That dude looked like complete other shit in that outfit.
Don't fuck it up, JJ.
No, come on, Danny, you know better than that by now. Just because of that ending scene, I have to give it a strong A.
Good job. Okay, I ain't sure about Chris, but I'm gonna give him a chance.
Listen, when I said that the first episode was indifferent one way or another because it did what both of them did, it doesn't mean I don't like this show. I'm gonna give this. We'll go with probably a B plus because there were things that I wish they would have done differently, but it wasn't a bad episode. I liked the episode, loved the action at the beginning. I like the way they're going with Bucky right now. I will agree with those of you who had said, yes, it would have been nice for him and Falcon to get together by the end of this episode and start working towards whatever we know the main theme is going to be about. Because everything they showed in the advertisements for this was them.
You just opened. Sorry.
And everything was them. It was combined them.
Okay.
See, now that I've skipped.
I'm going to skip Comic Division and
my ratings in my name, so
I'm giving this thing an A. Fantastic. So I guess I got to go back to damn. I got to face the music and go back to damn Deej. Okay, Deej, what you going to do?
I was going to give it a B minus.
Okay, good for you.
But since you skipped me and everybody else, C minus.
I skipped everybody that I thought was going to give it a bad score. I did not just solely skip you, Deej.
You know what? Nobody skipped you when you gave the first 3 episodes an F.
Y'all try to be smart. C pluses and C pluses. The hell,
but it's a B minus to me. B minus to me. Right on this.
Good job. All right, Gaskar.
Dun dun dun.
C plus.
Look at you.
Every morning.
I talked so good about Anzo. I said, man, I think he's a good Canadian man. solid
good values, morals.
Let's bring him on to the show.
I'll show my
this a lot lately.
Danny, I'm sorry, but it's a C plus.
I changed up my damn intro for you, man. Now. I changed up the intro for you. And look how you do me. I tell you.
I didn't see the intro. After we're done, I'd like to see the intro.
No, I'm talking about the other one. I ain't talking about this one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
All right, Thomas Division, man. I'm telling you, boy.
Well, the only reason why I give it a C plus was because of an absolutely amazing fight scene that we got. I cannot give enough praise on that.
It's tough, boy. Your Texas is tough.
But yes, I give it a C plus, just like Icecar.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay, Anzo. Now me and you, man, we like the Wonder Twins. Don't you come here with no C plus shit. No, ain't no A plus. I know that's a lie.
Yeah. That was just for him to get you to give him a turn. He's swapping on his bait and switch right there.
You can't Jedi mind trick me, bro.
I'm not gonna give it that bad of a. I'm gonna give it a B minus. You know what I mean? I still think it has potential to be what it's gonna be, and it's the first episode. I get it, but I'm not gonna say it's I mean, it wasn't great, but I'm going on the potential that I see for the show, so I'm still giving it a B minus.
Okay, good deal. Before we get off of here, I want to go through some of these chats, let people know that I want to hear what they got to say, and we'll all make quick comments on them quickly as possible. Why are people not happy with Falcon and Winter Soldier? The first episode told me Marvel fans wanted action and killing. Hey, I'm happy with it, bro. Some of the people on the panel is just not as happy, so I understand what everybody said. Don't have a problem with the scores, really don't. Just trying to make a little bit of fun.
You're good.
Deadland says that she likes it more than WandaVision so far. Good deal.
I will say this. Can I say something about that really quick? I don't disagree that this is going to be better than WandaVision. WandaVision was fun.
Sucked.
There was a lot of stuff there to play with.
No, it wasn't.
It was like, shut up, Mr. I watched it for 9 straight days, 24 hours a day. Dude, you went to the hospital because of that show.
Exactly.
And bro,
that's why he's bitter.
I remember I remember literally sitting in the backstage and I'm like, oh my God, LDG. And you're like, what, man? I'm having fun. I'm having fun. Remember that? So.
But WandaVision was fun.
No, it wasn't.
This is going to be, I think overall this is going to be a better show. I think this will be a better show.
Thank you.
Yeah,
finally, the truth finally comes out.
What's going on? Did anyone really watch the show? Yeah. What are you talking about, Tim?
We did.
Flash said, what I love, it was like Captain America movie. What? Okay. Also, don't judge. That weed he's smoking is lace. I don't know what you refer to.
Yes, it actually is laced with hash and some
chat.
oils.
I got you. Tim Christ said, "Come chat with you."
That's how you get that good complexion, isn't it?
Mocha, baby, mocha.
Oh God.
Gus Webb said WandaVision was trash. The first two episodes were hot garbage. I can't agree with you more, bro.
Yep.
Flash came back with what was bad really wasn't boring me at all. It wasn't boring at all to me. I agree with you. Dan Line Fluff said, comment chat, I like that better, and I'm in Canada. Don't judge us all. I will not. I cannot.
Traitor.
Wait. This is just like in the United States. She's West Coast, so of course she's different than the rest of you. Sorry, I had to go there.
Malik Flowers said, I think Falcon and Winter Soldier is going to be better than WandaVision.
Yep.
I hope
In the
so.
long run.
I hope so.
I have hope.
It has potential for sure.
It already is.
He also said, the Android, I mean, we're getting more action, fighting explosion in Falcon Winter Soldier than WandaVision. Yes. Gus Webb said, thank God someone with common sense speaking.
Thank you.
I don't think that was towards you.
No, I think it was.
Dayline said, yep, worth it for the action alone. I'm guessing a lot of personal stuff will get sidelined once the action promises to solve the family stuff. I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Dayline,
Yep.
I agree. That's a wise woman.
Yes, sir.
Gus Webb said, Anzo just want action instead of a storyline.
No, I want a storyline, but I want a good storyline. And the show is supposed to be an
Damn
action
straight.
show. That's what it is.
Flash said, I showed how Bucky was dealing with all of his pain and stuff from the war, and it showed how Sam dealt with the effects of the blip. It's not just a superhero with action only. We get that. We just don't want too much of the story. We won't.
What we don't want is
action,
comic book
50% story.
stuff that's like where people sitting down in coffee shops talking all the time. That's
Yeah.
modern comics at this point. And that's what I'm worried about that we're going to get from this as well.
Really?
I agree.
Dayline said, okay, we're going to notice the accent and the Bosco scenario.
Talking about George St. Pierre.
Yeah, George St. Pierre's
Yeah.
French. Poor French accent.
I'm kind of skipping over one. King David said, my boy GSP was the former UFC champion.
Yep. Retired champion.
Yep.
He also said Kurt Russell's son looked goofy in that suit, in my opinion.
Absolutely.
You're not by yourself.
That's really Kirk Russell's son, though?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, yeah.
Judging from the trailer, that scene may have been 90% of the budget. I hope not. Good God, I hope not.
Yeah, same here.
I don't think so, because if you watch some of the later trailers, you see that there's more where they're jumping out of airplanes and the car on the truck where they're on the truck. So yeah, there's a lot more.
The jumping out of the airplane was like the first scene.
Yeah, but there's another one with Bucky,
Both of them.
where Bucky's sitting in the plane, and he's like,
Yeah,
"What's the plan?"
And the train scene.
I wouldn't call those scenes as expensive as you think. The cinematic scenes in WandaVision I would put more expensive than the scenes we saw in that first episode. I don't think it broke the bank at all.
I think that based on the conversation that I saw about him, I think Kevin Feige said he had to kind of convince Mackie and Sebastian to do it, because they were like, TV, we going from movie to TV, but he show him his vision and stuff, and they were all on board. So I don't think he's gonna tell him a lie and then not go through with it. So I'm thinking it's gonna be pretty action packed as the story goes along. But they gotta speed it.
Sorry,
They
Dennis.
only got 5 episodes, and so they gotta speed it up. Go ahead.
I'm
Hanzo.
thinking just because it was cut like that, I think it's more like a long movie where they just cut the episode into episodes. But if it flows like that, then I can understand why it ended the way it did and stuff like that. But I'm thinking it's going to be like that, like a long movie and not like WandaVision.
Yeah. Flash says Falcon mentioned in the Winter Soldier movie and it's brought up the Avengers Cap movie. I will research, but I'm pretty sure he said what I said. Somebody sent me that saying that Sam's dad was one of their what was Cap's original team called? There was some special team.
I don't remember the name of
I
them.
can't think of their names.
Wasn't a big fan of that movie, anyways.
What, Captain America?
Yeah, the first one.
Wow.
It's been a while. I have to go back and rewatch it.
Dayline said all the boring backstory stuff was a lot to casual viewers to go to get to know the characters before the story gets going. I agree with that.
Howling Commandos.
That's it.
Yeah, the Howling Commandos. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yep. That's it. Let's see. A couple more, then we'll go ahead and end it. Dayline's Fluff said the bank thing, I guess, seemed very much financially based, not a color thing. It's just to create his motivation for the story. I can get with that. I can see that can be seen multiple ways, but didn't ruffle my feathers.
I lost terror over it.
And the life Fluff, they still come to the door when I come home from work for those hugs. Okay. All right, Flash, that's the one. LDG, when I watch your green screen, I feel like I'm going colorblind, man. You feel your pain. This was the first of 6 shows of the Falcon Winter Soldier Roundtable. We got a mixed review on it. Some think was slightly better than others for different reasons. All the explanations and reasons were good, sound, have no problem with them. 9 different people, so I don't expect all 9 people to think the same way. And that would be pretty boring if we all did. So before we go, I'm going to go around the panel and let everyone speak, say something about their channels, anything upcoming, if they got any predictions on this. Just actually keep it kind of brief. Go ahead, Anzo. I'm going to let you go first, bro.
Yep. First, I'll say you're right. You know, as long as we have all different opinions, it's great. Makes the show more interesting. But 3 of us are right. You know, you guys are wrong.
Wow.
With that being said, guys. Oh, 4 of us. Sorry, Deej. My bad. With that being said, guys, Big Afford Entertainment is the channel. Please check it out. We do some great shows. Sub to Chaos Central because all our shows will be moving over there. Much appreciated. Love all the support. Thanks, Danny, for having me on. Great show today.
Not a
Very
problem.
funny.
Comics.
Very funny.
Thank you. Comics. What you think, sir?
All right. Overall, like I said, I think that they're going to be going the route of all different Marvel, which I'm not terribly excited about. What I would like to see out of the show is basically something very similar to Captain America: Winter Soldier, but with Falcon and Winter Soldier. I would love to see a great spy thriller with those two because both Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan are just phenomenal actors, and they're great in those parts. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing Falcon kicking some more ass. And you can follow me at Minds at Comics Vision, as well as on Twitter, and of course my YouTube channel, Comics Vision.
And just a quick second to what Comics said. They also have great chemistry together, man.
They do. Yeah.
They do. Yep. Chris, what you think, sir?
I think you're going to get the spy thing because I think they're setting that up with the reason why he got denied for the bank loan. Well, he's a veteran already, so how's that going to help him be staying a veteran? No, Bucky and him are going to get called in, and they're going to be tasked a special mission. They're going to be guaranteed certain things, or hey, we know you want to save this of your family. Kind of think that's the route they might be going down. Chris Knight, the Real Review 3000 Chaos Central. I'm a lot of places. It's not just here. It's not just Anzo's. I'm everywhere I can be. I like being on streams and stuff. But if you come over, Unmasking the Masked Singer, we got that going on right now on my channel. Still got the weekly wrap up. We'll be back to the weekly rumbles soon, things like that, gaming streams, all sorts of things. And then, of course, the 3 shows currently over on Chaos Central, Chaotic Conversation, Rule of 3, and Chaos List. Sorry, wrong order. But yeah, for sure. But Danny, as always, thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
No problem. I want to give a quick shout out to Zod, Mr. Zod's Phantom Zone, $5 super stick. Appreciate it. I first streamed with Zod on Power. I did not think that a Caucasian fellow would love that show as much as he does, but man, he was on point with it. And man,
He's good.
He loved Tommy. I didn't like Tommy, and I like Ghost. And man, it was back and forth. Tommy goes. But Zod is cool people, man. So if you get a chance, check out his show. He speaks his mind, buddy. He speaks his mind. He
does.
JJ, it's your turn, brother. Go ahead with it.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. You can find me a little bit everywhere and a lot of nowhere. Find me Sundays over on Chris's channel for the weekly wrap up. Right here for the next 5 weeks left. For the I'm about to say WandaVision, y'all. Y'all got me messed up. The Falcon and Winter Soldier Roundtable later on tonight on Honstar's channel. We're going to be doing Name That Tune, 11 o'clock Eastern. Come by and check that out. Have fun, participate in the chat. Monday's my channel for my weekly live stream, Randomness at its finest, random panel, random topic. Come by, like, share, subscribe. You know all the fun stuff that goes with it. Tuesday night over on Chaos Central with some of these fine gentlemen for the Chaos List. And then finally, sometimes over on Chris Knight's channel, you'll find me over on the Weekly Rumble. And last but not least, you'll find me on Twitter at SithLord3827. Sometimes I tweet, sometimes I retweet, sometimes I don't. Come by, check it out.
Good deal. Guy Scar.
Yep, you can find me at the Basco Scenario, everything related to Chaos Central, like Chris mentions the shows, and that's where you can find me.
Good deal. Mr. Alternator, where can we find you at, good sir?
Yahoo!
Yahoo! What?
Nick,
Yahoo!
I was doing the Arnold thing where it's weird. Yeah, I do a bunch of stuff on my YouTube channel. I'm trying to hit 150. Sundays I have a show called Shadow Eye where we just reviewed the episodes 3 and 4 of Superman and Lois. That was show has been great so far, and then we get to review Supergirl when it comes out. Yippee! And later on Sundays, you can find me on the Real Review 3000, Chris Knight's channel for the weekly wrap up, and you can also find me here for the Falcon Winter Soldier Roundtable. I had to make sure. I didn't
You almost did it too. I heard it.
I know everyone's got me all messed up.
You start out.
Yeah, it's crazy. Mondays, you can find me on JJ, aka SithLord3827's channel for randomness at its finest. You can find me on Fridays for either a live discussion or good old wrestling, where we talk good old wrestling. Saturdays, you can find me on my show Splash Talk, where we read fan fiction over there. What are we reading this week? Well, just go find out. Check me out on Saturdays. And I got Twitter at the Ausnator17, so you can get updated when I stream. And you can find me sometimes backstage on Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica's LDG's backstage. It's great. It's just fun stuff. Danny, thanks for having me on. This was a blast.
No problem, sir. Thanks for coming. Deej,
got
you're
a
up next,
big
sir.
thank you to you, Danny, for having me on here tonight. It's been fun, even though LTG wanted to keep whining about WandaVision half the night. You can find me on
How many times?
Huge Odyssey channel, and you can find me later tonight with JJ and Chris Knight over on Hunstars doing Name That Tune, where I'm going to try to take them all out again.
Oh, I'm not competing.
Well, JJ's not competing, but one day we will, to see how we do against each other.
Tom's gonna wipe your ass.
No, I'm going to wipe Tom's ass tonight. I'm taking him down.
Don't be proud of that. Really, don't be proud of that.
Well, not wiping his ass, literal. Damn.
He
And
might make you wipe his ass if you're not careful.
I'm sorry, DJ. I didn't mean to interrupt.
And look for me later this week on my own channel, where we are going to do a history of Godzilla, because Godzilla vs. Kong is coming out next week. So we got to do a little talk on that. And we'll see who all thinks who's going to win. And now I'll pass it to Geeks that's begging for a wrench.
LDG.
If you can wrench me, sir, so I can just put a link out here. Guys, LDG Pixels here. You can follow me on Twitter at LDG Pixels. It's the best way to keep track of latest tweets, where I'm going to be, where I show up, because I am pretty much in a lot of different places. But you can mainly find me over on Geeks Enjoy Nerdrotica. That's right. When geeking out is a turn on, it's not porn, it's Nerdrotica. Hit me up, guys. I do live watch parties, open panels, Saturday night, midnight nerdgasm, adult nerd chat. And my backstage pass, where it's offline. You don't have to worry about being streamed or anything. It's a place to hang out if you're bored as heck. You don't have to watch YouTube by yourself. Come hang out. You never know who's there. And it's the best way to get a hold of me if you have a computer issue or a problem I can help you with. Thanks, guys. And also, Free the Net, Project Prometheus. Remember, a website that has terms and conditions isn't a true public platform. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Had fun tonight, and stay tuned next week to see how many times they can throw WandaVision in my face. Yes, so
stop bringing it up.
Okay, people. I am Danny Graham, aka Comic Chat, and this is like I said, the first of 6 shows that we're gonna have. We'll be critiquing this show, and I definitely think that it's gonna be fun. Tonight I'll be later on Storms Live. Me and Anzo, and if you didn't watch the videos today, we will be arguing, discussing, debating, however word you want to use, whether or not Zack Snyder's cut is better than Endgame, which me and Anzo believe that it is. Wow. So if you have the opportunity at the time, and Guys Car as well. So if you get a time, click on that. Before I go, I got one last question. Tonight, 10:30, I think. One last question for everybody on the panel. I just need a quick yes or no. Do you think we will see this at the end of the season?
Yes, I think we will.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Maybe not exact, but yes.
Yes. Okay. Oh, well, no, exact. Yes.
How many are we getting? Just one season of this? If we are, then yes.
So far,
it's most likely. I think what Marvel's doing is
it's a one-off.
I think they're going to take a page out of Daredevil. If you watch Daredevil on Netflix, he was in the whole other suit in the last episode of when we saw him in the actual Daredevil suit. So I think if they do that, that would be a big payoff.
I was going to say that. If they do give us that, it's going to be back and forth until the very, we're literally getting the last 10 minutes of this is going to be this. You know what I mean? It's going to be the down to the wire until we actually see this.
Yep. Okay, fellas. I will see you back next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And for those of you that didn't see the intro that Mr. Anzo made for us, I'm going to play it back for you. And as always, peace.
So, who would like to start?
I'm going deep.